guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, some progress has been made to the backyard. Much of this is good and dead. I know on my last episode I mentioned that it was kicking my butt, but in actuality it was just a lack of patience on my part. This really does take some time. Despite what the bottle might say in terms of instant results, you just need to wait it out a little bit and you'll start to see the growth just stop. So guys, I am bringing this audio indoors and doing a voiceover because between the crickets and the wind on that day, it was just unbearable for me to listen to the audio that was attached to the videos that I did. So here I have just a sped up version of all the work that I've done thus far to get to where you saw I was in some of the drone footage that I took. First things first, when you are at the point where everything looks good and dead, first thing you want to do is put the bagger on your mower and mow your yard at the lowest setting possible. That will help to collect and pick up as much of the dead debris as possible, but that's only going to do so much. So what you're seeing here is me using a Sunjoe dethatcher, and I'm doing multiple passes, as you can see, up and down in one direction, then crisscrossing in the opposite direction. And you'd be amazed as to how much this thing will pick up and pull out of your yard. It is really unbelievable, and it does a lot of the hard work for you. Now, don't get me wrong, I got sweating on this particular part of the project because there's a lot of raking involved, and you know, I've gone through many trash cans full of this dead debris, so it is a bit of a workout, so be prepared for that. But what you do want is making sure you get as much of this dead debris off as possible. Now, you don't have to go for perfection here. Leaving some of this in place actually does have some benefits because it will hold the seed in place a lot better than if you were just working with bare dirt. So if you did have, you know, some bad weather come through, having some of this dead debris in place helps to prevent too much wash off. But for me, I know that part of my project here is also to do some lawn leveling work, addressing some divots and some areas that aren't quite level in the yard, and so that would be part of my project. But as you can see here, I'm well spent, you know, doing all the raking, and you'll be amazed as to how much a rake can do as well. It's quite a versatile tool. So at this stage, again, going through my yard with the same process, and at this point in time you can go ahead and seed at this point if you so chose to. But if you recall in one of my earlier videos, one of the things that I was considering is whether or not to put an irrigation system in. So I have decided that I'm going to go ahead and do that for multiple reasons. One, you do want to make sure you keep your seed moist once you seed, and so I'm not home full-time. I don't have the luxury of having a full-time work from home job, so in order for me to make sure I have some periodic watering, I do need to have some automation in place. So having an irrigation system takes care of that. The other reason why I'm doing it as well is because it's just ease of use. You know, you don't have to be out there watering it by hand, and it's one of those now or never type of moments where if you're going to have some good turf, it's really going to be painful to tear that up after the fact to put in an irrigation system. So it was now or never for me, and I decided to go ahead and just make the investment now and put in the irrigation system. Now I'm excited for that. Kind of uncharted territory for me as well, and there aren't a whole lot of videos on this particular product that I'm leveraging to put in, which is called a blue lock system. So if you're familiar with plumbing, I know for me shark bites are really convenient because it doesn't require any soldering or any glue. And so this specific type of irrigation system is very similar to shark bites and PEX, if you're very familiar with that. It's no glue involved, unlike the traditional PVC irrigation systems, and it's very user-friendly, very DIY. And when I was doing some research, I found a lot of benefits, but I didn't find too many videos on it. So I do think this is a good opportunity for me to put something out there that's a little bit more current, and I'll try to give you guys as much detail in terms of what you need to do start to finish just to make sure you have a good solid irrigation system that's going to last you for, you know, years upon years. So really excited to bring that video to you guys. And Once that is all said and done, then I obviously need to patch up all of the mess that I made from installing it, and that's where the lawn leveling will come into play. So I'll have some topsoil delivered to the property, and then I'll bring a video to you guys of a lawn leveling rig that I bought off of Amazon, do a proper review of it, let you guys know. It's not one of those well-known land leveling rigs that you might be accustomed to hearing about. So really excited to bring you guys that video, and that would be it for now. And guys, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what things I can do better. I'm always happy to engage and listen in, but hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos and getting some good insight out of it. And I'm really excited to bring you guys some more content in the future. So stick around for the next video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.